What's up, y'all? It's most death, most Jewish. We went back in that video. Kid Goku was moving different. Dragon Ball Z. We watched this dude before. What was his name? EO? Oh yeah, it was EO. His nickname was EO. Yeah, I think he had that Gary as a face. We're talking to the SpongeBob as Gary. Where he at? Right here. Right there. Y'all see it throughout the video. But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media gonna pop up on the screen. We're on the road to 5 minutes. Let's see what's going on. Damn.
Can I get a beat?
Now, original Dragon Ball was great to watch. Although I haven't finished it, I watched most of it, and I most definitely can say that Kid Goku was moving devious. You gotta understand, he learned the Kamehameha wave at 12 years old and did it on his first try. While it took Master Roshi 50 years of his life to master the technique, that's pretty crazy if you ask me. Now, if we go into the 21st World Tournament training, it's peak. Goku was running 100 meters in 8 seconds and he wasn't even training yet. My favorite part of the training is when we get to the end when they started moving gigantic boulders with 50 pounds on their backs. And again, Goku's only 12. Yeah, he's him.
And again, why does Krillin do not have a power up? But we just gonna get him a nice good power up with hair and stuff like that. Why he if he could push a boulder as an age of 12, why he ain't got Super Saiyan? Why he can't turn Super Saiyan but bald? See.
And then we
And
get
also,
to the
hold on. They had the tails back then. What they tails at? Like,
tournament. I remember doing a video on this way back and that's how the channel started, but I deleted it because honestly, that video was just butt. Honestly, when Yamcha pulled out this attack, I already knew he was cooked. Look how Jackie Chan is so calm and composed, and he blew him out the ring. But let me know if you want me to run
Yamcha was actually older at this point. I thought he was a teenager on this show.
That video back, and it might happen. Now, when we get to the tournament, this is where we start. At all. It was purely just strength training, and I'm gonna be honest, if he did, then Jackie Chan would have lost in the final round, and I stand on that. Anyways, in the preliminary rounds, Goku was fighting Goliath and it wasn't even a fight. He rushes behind him and pokes him with just his finger and he falls out of bounds. Now let's analyze this. Goliath is obviously in pain and he's holding his leg, which means with just his finger, Goku injured his entire leg. Junk crazy. So we move on in the tournament and Goku's next opponent is Goran, and Goku was sleeping before his next fight. Bro, this is hilarious. So Goku gets up and gets into the ring, and I can't believe Goku fell for this obvious trick to get smacked to the other side of the ring. Like, Goku, tee up. But Goku gets up like it was nothing and he has Goran shook. Goku rushes him and punches him in the stomach and he got this man looking cross-eyed. This is tragic. Then Goku picks up Goran and throws him up into the air out of bounds. He's like 5 times Goku's size and Goku's doing him like this? Yeah, he's fried. But Goran
that's how I knew the show. It was like reflecting on Goku. Yeah, I think when Vegeta came in the cut, like later down the line, they could have low key made an all spin show with Vegeta. They could have made a match on this show. Vegeta low key, they could have had them fighting in a tournament or something like that, or doing all that, unless they didn't want to do all that extra stuff.
Still gonna be staying in this fight. Then Goku gets captured by Goran's lasso gum and he was struggling, but Goku got his tail back and he was immediately cooking. Look at how he got Goran looking after he did this. Yeah, he knows he's cooked.
Yeah, with a little work, it'll be even better than the first tail.
And he immediately threw up that white flag. He did not want no smoke. Next, we get to Goku versus Nam, and immediately Goku tries to hit him with the after image technique, but Nam ain't no scrub. He weaved that with no effort. But y'all gotta realize, Goku just saw Master Roshi use that after image technique and copied it instantly. Man, let me find out Goku is secretly an Uchiha. Anyways, Goku and Nam get to boxing, and this was a great fight. They were going hit for hit. Nam hit Goku with this.
Golly.
And he still got up after that. Goku really knows how to take a hit. That's my GOAT. He gets back up and Nam jumps high way into the air, only for Goku to jump right past him just to jump right back down.
Wow, it's great up here. It's a shame that I have to beat ya.
And this is where we see Goku's fighting IQ. He took a step back, and as Nam is falling, he kicks him before he hits the ground to get him out of the ring. And just like that, Nam is out of bounds, and Goku gets his W in the knockout stages. Next, we got Goku versus Jackie Chan, and this was a great fight. From the beginning to the end, it was just straight hands. Jackie Chan was on Goku like white on rice. As soon as Goku jumped into the air, he kicked him straight out of the ring. But Goku's fighting IQ shows up again by using his tail as a helicopter not to hit the ground. Had Jackie Chan so mad he started calling him a monkey. Oh nah. Next, we got the first beam clash of the series, and the paneling in the manga is so tough when it comes to this. Goku only used the Kamehameha once and he's on par with Jackie Chan. And Jackie realized that he couldn't just rely on raw strength, but he needed a strategy to beat Goku. He hits him with the after image technique and kicked Goku straight to the wall. But that didn't even faze Goku. He hits him with his own trick and outplayed him too. Jackie Chan uses the drunken fist and Goku was acting like a savage beast to get his get back for the counter. They was both using strategic moves just to try to counter each other. This is peak. I might run this back for a video. I don't want this segment to get too long, so the last thing I'll talk about is the final part of the fight, which is amazing in the anime. Goku and Jackie Chan were both depleted with no energy left, so they had to make this an old-fashioned fist fight. This was purely martial arts, going hit for hit. Look how Goku hits the roll and kicks Jackie Chan straight to the face. Got my brother Jackie Chan flying. Then Goku gets another hit in, and then Jackie gets another hit in, and it just goes back and forth. This is what you call peak cinema. Even though Goku didn't win the fight, for someone who only did strength training, he did pretty well in the tournament.
Right. Hey, jump on the boat. That bit nice. You want to be up.
Now, I want to talk about Goku versus the Red Ribbon Army, and I forgot that he raided these people twice. The first time, he was making quick work of these boys.
What a stick too.
This guy right here threw the weakest.
Oh, that is a bear.
This guy right here threw the weakest kick I have ever seen in my entire life. Just to get kicked to the wall so hard, he started seeing stars. And the henchmen weren't even training for Goku. This was just too light. Then he goes to Metaltron, and Goku took a little longer to defeat him, but he still cooked him. And Goku versus Murasaki was hilarious. It wasn't even a fight for real, just peak comedy. This episode might not have been your typical type of boxing, but it was still great. I loved it.
And after that, you know what? At that point, it get to a point of Dragon Ball Z. Do you still want to fight with a dude have a stick and this and that? And then he put that hot stuff when you can't breathe? That's right.
And now we gonna move over to General Tao versus Goku. Now in the first half, he was getting washed. Look how he had my GOAT. Oh nah, this is tragic. Goku, get up! At the end, he got hit with the Dodon Ray, but he got lucky because the Dragon Ball saved his life. Now Goku realized he has to get stronger so he can run it back with General Tao. So then Goku climbs Korin Tower in under a day and then trains with Master Korin to get the flask of water. Now for context, Master Roshi did this back in his early days and it took him 3 years to even get the flask from Korin. But Goku did not have time for that, and in just 3 days he completed his mission. Also, what I love about this is that the entire process was just training for Goku. Him climbing the tower for endurance and chasing Korin for speed was all part of the training. The tower that took Goku almost a day to climb, he went back down there and up in just 3 hours, and it's only day 2. And by this time of the series, he already passed Master Roshi. Yeah, Goku was moving devious as a kid. And now that he's completed his training, it's time for him to run it back with Tao Pai Pai.
Flying Nimbus!
Oh yeah! The GOAT is back! Goku running it back with Tao Pai Pai was an amazing fight. In the anime, it may look weak, but trust me, it's fire. Especially if you actually read the manga. Goku had Tao Pai Pai hitting the Superman and launches him straight into the air. And then Goku jumps straight into the air and kicks him into the tower. Now, did you guys see Goku's vert? Put him in the league immediately. In the anime, they definitely dragged this out because in the manga, Goku was completely washing Tao Pai Pai with ease. You don't see this pairing between the two in the manga, it only happens like 2 times. Goku hits him with a kick to the face. He rushes Tao and punches him in the stomach and gives him 2 kicks and an elbow straight to the throat. Goku is giving him that belt. It's not even close. Uppercutting him into the air and then kicks him down to have him eating straight dirt. Tao was really
Now don't get back up.
talking about, man, you messed up the drip a 2nd time. You gonna pay for the 3rd one? And Goku's response is so funny.
You should worry about your fighting, not your looks.
Tao Pai Pai even pulled out a sword, and that was just light work to Goku. Now there's a part where Tao Pai Pai gets the sacred water, but we know that's filler. But for a minute he was giving Goku that work. He even kneed him to the stomach, but look how Goku responded.
You really did get better. You're almost as strong as me.
You're finished. Goku wasn't even that disrespectful in the manga either, and Goku was adapting to him so quickly as well. This just goes to show you how great of a martial artist Goku is. Had Tao scared for his life, and he should be because Goku's on the attack. He rushes him and does the after image technique and punches him in the stomach. Goku jumps into the air and chops him in the neck that leads to a barrage of punches, and then he kicks him away.
Oh, too many punches in the face like that. Yeah. Go ahead, put the flag out like that dragon did.
Got him looking like he doing the drunken fist. He's cooked.
But hitting the drunk
Tao
man.
was so scared that he resorted to tricking Goku into thinking he was surrendering just to throw a bomb in his face. But that was really his own demise because Goku just kicks it straight back to him, man. That's the end of Tao Pai Pai. For now. Now after that, Goku goes to the Red Ribbon Army again, and you know what he does? I don't know. What does he do? He was going on a rampage. After sliding for Upa's dad, he had to get the Dragon Balls just so he can wish him back. So he pulls up to the enemy base, and it's wraps from there. The first guy he sees...
Come on, Dragon Ball Z. Why you made a black guy looking like that, son? And then his lips like that. Why his lips like that, bro? Ain't no way, bro.
He was taking out everybody. He takes out 2 more aircrafts, hops down and takes out these guys immediately. Just look at the attack. He gets ambushed and a soldier literally shot a missile at him and he dodged it like it was nothing. That's at point blank range. At this point, buddy, just quit your job. You do not get paid enough for this. And he takes out 3 officers with ease. I would hate to be a Red Ribbon Army officer because the way Goku was doing these boys, I understand why Dr. Gero wanted revenge. I want you guys to realize that Goku got hit with a sniper to the face, and that didn't even make a dent. Yeah, Goku was just frying these boys. It's not even funny.
Are you genuinely okay?
He even took a missile dead on in the manga. It's insane. And he thinks he's a human? Yeah, nah, bruh. Even at the end of the arc, when this dude fired a missile at him, he just kicks it back at him as if he was playing kickball. And the dude really thought he was gonna get away. think again.
This is for all my friends!
Ooh. Wow. That dude hitting crisscross episodes flying down.
Urban Army. Good job. Also, a funny thing I want to mention is when Poir said that it was a miracle and Goku was like, nah, I just got stronger. Like, that's so funny because it's true.
Ayo, Trey, can I get a beat?
Now next we go to the Baba arc, and I know some of y'all ain't even seen this, but this arc was pretty cool just because we got to see him reunite with his grandpa. I think that was very wholesome. But before we get to that, we got to see Goku fry these boys in the Baba arc. Now for some context, Goku needs to find the last Dragon Ball, and since Baba is a fortune teller, her crystal ball can locate the Dragon Ball, but they have to participate in her game to get what they need. So Goku is fighting the mummy and he gets kicked and just gets straight back up and is talking about,
That was fun. I feel great. Thanks for the warm-up.
the anime definitely dragged this fight out again. They probably needed to reach the episode time limit or something, I don't know. But in the manga, the fight was so quick because after Goku got up, he really walked towards him, weaved his punch, and one punched him in the stomach. And that's it. He's down with only one hit. And he was washing Devilman too. Just look how he was moving within the first few seconds. Devilman goes on the attack, but he was moving so slow and Goku rushes him and punches him off the platform. One thing I love about this fight is how we see Goku getting hit with the beam of evil and it has no effect on him at all. If there's an ounce of evil in your heart or an impure thought, you die immediately. And he didn't even get a scratch. That just goes to show you how pure Goku really is in his heart and in his mind. He goes on to beat Devilman and Master Roshi was in shock due to how powerful he's becoming. In the manga, you see how he's amazed by the speed of Goku when he kicked Devilman to the ceiling. And Goku was like, maybe I overdid it a little. Like, nah, bruh. This is my GOAT. Now, Goku versus Grandpa Gohan was a phenomenal fight, especially in the manga. Toriyama was in his bag during this arc. Now, the anime does make it look slower. Look at this.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is just horrible, but the manga does the fight so well. Goku literally took his kick at full force and he was still standing after that. Not only that, but when Gohan did the Kamehameha wave, he finessed him with the after image technique and fired it right back at him. This is so peak. Eventually, Goku gets his tail grabbed and gets beaten like a rag doll and his tail comes off. Then his grandpa forfeits the fight and Goku wins. Now, I really love the moment after this. It was really wholesome. I'm so glad Gohan and Goku reunited after his death, and
So he named his son Gohan after his dad. Why they ain't never did that in Super? That could have made sense. If his grandpa died, why and his dad named Gohan. Why did he just say that? Because of my dad. Oh, God.
so glad Toriyama made this canon. Now that that's over, we gotta move on to one of the best tournaments of all time. The 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai.
Hold on. Yeah. Wait.
Ayo, Trey, can I get a beat?
Yo.
This is one of my favorite arcs in the series because of how much Goku grows. After the Baba arc, for 3 years, Goku was out in nature by himself, just traveling the world and casually getting stronger.
With
When
monkeys?
the tournament rolls around, he swam from the other side of the world just to get to the tournament. He's him. And when we get to the tournament and Goku fights King Choppa, it was raps. Mind you, when he last participated in a tournament, he wasn't even touched once. But that did not matter to Goku. He completely washes him with ease. Getting the first hit off, and he has him using his secret technique only for Goku to sweep the leg to have him down on the floor. And they really thought Goku couldn't handle him. He goes on the attack, and what Goku does next is one of the most skillful things I've ever seen a fighter do. He stops himself in midair with just his breath and kicks King Choppa out of the ring to take the W. This was excellent from Goku, and he said that if he went all out, he would have killed him. Y'all need to realize that Goku is only 15. Next, I want to talk about how he completely washes Pamput. They was really gassing him up just for Goku to do him like this. Mind you, he was given a visual representation of how good he was, just for him to get washed with 3 hits to the chest. He sucks. Do I think Goku washes him too easily? Not at all, because I even think King Choppa could have handled Pampa, or at least they're on the exact same level. Pampa was lucky not to run into any good fighters. He got past the preliminary with no comp. But Goku vs. Krillin was one of the best fights in the entire series.
Oh god, this was.
This is what you call hands. I made a YouTube video on
And you
it
call this best friends but fighting and giving it all. That's what you call
earlier
it.
in my YouTube career, and looking back at the fight, Goku and Krillin were boxing. Krillin was like, Goku, if you hold back, I'll never forgive you. And Goku was like, I won't, but I know this was straight cap. They were going hit for hit, and I'm like, hold on, wait, this is peak. Krillin was getting his hits in, but Goku straight up violated. He started running towards him and jumps into the air to hit a Kamehameha to give him a boost to knock Krillin in the dome. And Krillin gets sent flying, then Goku starts spinning like he's Sonic and knees him to the chest. And the stare down from Goku was devious, bro. That's your main dog. Then we get this little segment of them fighting in the anime. And this is one of my favorite parts of the fight, because just look how many times Goku was kicking him in the stomach. Like, hold on. They going crazy. Krillin tries to counterattack and Goku chops him to the neck. Krillin even tries a Kamehameha and Goku just stops him with one hand. Hold on, let me repeat myself. Krillin tries a Kamehameha and Goku just stops him with one hand. But props to Krillin, he was moving strategic, grabbing Goku's tail to weaken him, but sorry little bro, that don't even work no more. Before, Goku would lose so much energy from just somebody grabbing his tail, but now that doesn't even faze him. That's how you know he's the GOAT. He trained his weakness to have no weakness, and he did this by himself. Now of course they dragged the fight out in the anime to make it seem like Krillin was dominating, but in the manga, it says otherwise. After Krillin's cheap shot, Goku disappears and the audience thinks he just vanished out of thin air. But little do they know, Goku was just moving at super speed.
He's moving so fast, it gives the illusion that he's disappeared.
Even Tien, who was the strongest person in the series at this point, could barely even keep track of how Goku was moving. And he knocks Krillin out of the ring with ease. You may think Krillin just got jump scared, but nah, Goku did a 8-hit assault and kicked him out of the ring. Now Tien versus Goku was a great fight as well. If you want to see me talk about it more in depth, go peep this video right here. But Goku and Tien was giving us peak hands. Goku getting hit with the Dodonpa and Goku coming back like these?
It'll take more than a little fall to stop him.
Peak cinema. Goku was hanging with Tien throughout the entire match too. He even countered his solar flare by moving at the speed of light to grab Master Roshi's glasses just so he won't be blinded. And he boomed Tien so hard he got him on his knees. But I can't even lie though, Tien got his hit back. He literally kneed him in the face. And when Tien pulled out 4 arms, Goku pulled out 8, and they were boxing. This fight was so good, even with how it ended with Tien using the tri-beam Ha and Goku dodging it just by jumping into the air. I'm telling you, this man's vert is out of this world. Although Goku lost the final match, his run through the tournament was so amazing that I just had to talk about it. Now the last opponent of Kid Goku's that we have to talk about is King Piccolo.
Hey, can I get a beat?
This is the best arc in original Dragon Ball, and it's not even close. Watching this for the first time had me jumping in my seat. Man, y'all don't know how good the King Piccolo arc was, and I'll say it again. You have no idea how good the King Piccolo arc was! Once he found his day 1 Krillin dead, Goku was on straight timing. Pulling up to Tambourine, yelling and saying, "Give me back my Dragon Ball and Krillin's life." Got his hair looking like he's about to go Super Saiyan. Goku in the manga was like, "I'm gonna avenge him. I'm gonna slaughter you." But some people forget that Goku wasn't sweet back then. He was really on that timing. In Z, he be sparing people's lives, but in original Dragon Ball, he was taking them with ease. Now, he was getting washed by Tambourine, I can't even hold you, even letting the Nimbus Cloud get destroyed, and that's the second time it happened. But Goku and Tambourine ran it back, and it wasn't even a fight. After he got some food in his stomach, it was like a Zenkai boost, and he went crazy. As soon as Tambourine lands, look at Goku's face. He looks like he's ready for war. Goku rushes in and he's moving like how he was moving in his fight with Krillin. Got Tambourine trying to keep up, but he got hit with an elbow to the face. Next thing you know, Goku hits him with a barrage of punches to the stomach and punches him to send him flying. And what you see next is pure art. He rushes in and ricochets off the rock to hit Tambourine with a hard knee to the back of the head. Look at his eyes, that boy gained CTE. And Goku standing over him hitting the peace sign was so tough. This is what you call getting back.
Bro, that's some disrespectful stuff. Imagine you get whooped in a real life fight and your opponent hit you with a piece. Nah, son. That's the type of stuff you don't want to fight an anime dude at school, at your high school, and he end up hitting you with this. Nah, bro. You might as well transfer schools.
But Tambourine wanted more and tries to kill off Goku, but that didn't even work. And he really laughing like he did some, yet...
You're not very smart, are you? That blast was pretty weak if you ask me.
The GOAT is still alive, buddy. You're cooked. Goku says, now feel the pain of Krillin and Kinoto-un, which means the flying Nimbus. Man, Goku a W mans. He was really sliding back for the Nimbus too. Tambourine gets so scared to the point where he runs away, but Goku was out for vengeance. He chases after him and hits him with the Ka-me-ha-me-ha and finishes Tambourine for good. Then next, we got King Piccolo. And the first encounter was so bad, I don't even want to talk about it. Goku was getting his hits in the first half, but after that, he was getting washed for the rest of the episode.
Wow.
Oh yeah, Amy.
King Piccolo was on a tear through this arc, and everyone was in terror when his name was even mentioned. When he got all of his strength back, he killed Shenron, and he was the only one to do it too. This is what you call a villain. They don't make him like this no more. Goku had to take the water of heaven, and I liked it better in the manga because they just do it right then and there than just having Goku to travel for it. He was ready to die too, and he still drank the water, and when he survived, his hidden potential was awakened. And then he goes straight to the battlefield. Next thing we see is Tien about to die by the hands of Drum, but then the man Goku has arrived and he is out for vengeance. Before he got to King Piccolo, he had to go through Drum first, but that was light work. And Drum really thought he could outspeed the GOAT? Oh nah, just look at this. Drum disappears, but Goku not even phased, he's just locked in. Drum appears right behind him and tries to catch Goku, only for him to jump up and kick him in the face. Had everyone shocked, like how was Goku moving like this? Goku isn't playing these games. And in the manga, it was more gruesome, crushing his entire eyeball. Goku has everyone in shock. Just look at how Tien was reacting, and he boxed with him in the last arc. King Piccolo really said he only needed 5 seconds to kill off Goku, only for him to get blocked in one. We here. He gets blocked again. Get over there. And look at how Goku responds to Piccolo's comment.
I thought you said this was going to be fast.
Rage baiting King Piccolo is crazy, man. This is the GOAT. Goku dodging the ki blast and even blocking them, proving that he's improved from their last encounter together. And you know Goku's serious when he's not smiling no more. He appears in front of Piccolo and punches him in the face and sends him flying. And he stands over King Piccolo and look at the aura. It's peak. The sight of Goku even has Tien scared. He not even the one fighting him either. Again, this is the GOAT. Don't you ever disrespect Goku, man. Now this fight is pretty long, but I will say Goku and Piccolo were boxing. Goku was going so deep into his bag, just look at these scenes. Goku definitely needed help from those around him because if Tien, the Nimbus Cloud, and even Yajirobe weren't there, he would definitely be dead. King Piccolo did everything to stop Goku too. He literally dismantled his entire body and Goku still had that fight left in him. He uses his only arm to blast his way up to King Piccolo, and the way Toriyama drew this in the manga was absolutely beautiful. Seeing Ozaru appearing behind him signifying that he's tapped into his power to defeat King Piccolo was peak. And King Piccolo gets defeated and the Earth is saved.
Hey, I know that's right, bro. I know that's right. But hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow our social media. They pop on the screen. I'm gonna roll to 500 and I'm out.